Awesome team.
Welcome to the live stream. As Knights is making faces and making suggestive looks. And being curious. Awesome. Okay. didn't mean to have this, but hey, this is the opening cutscene for Clarisse. Yes, Clarisse. For her story and what she dreams about and whatnot. So here we go. She's just basically dreaming. She's a singer, by the way, and you know, she's practicing for the auditions for the stage play called Twin Dreams or Twin Seeds. I can't remember. It's like Twin Dreams or something. But of course, here comes the nightmares. There's like stage fright. Everyone gets these kind of like dreams. I mean, it pretty much is a good kind of like a interpretation of a nightmare. You know. Yeah, it's Twin Dreams. Yeah. Can't believe I forgot that. And oh my god! Evil creatures with red eyes. Run, Clarisse! Go through your acid trip. Sorry, I can't help myself making fun of this. No disrespect to Knights fans. I mean, it's blatant. I mean, it's 1996 CGI. I mean, come on. You know, it's all weird and all that jazz. Granted, I have no disrespect for the game. I actually think that the game's actually a really good, you know, a really good game that has its own genre, the kind of like free-flying side-scroller, I guess. That's probably the best way to kind of like interpret it. Anyway, let's skip this. And if we actually, I wonder if we leave it long enough, we can actually see the cutscene for Elliot's dream. Because if that happens, then that'll be quite nice. Let's see. Yeah, I think it does actually. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is Elliot's cutscene for his thing, and yeah, ripped up poster of a baseball player and a baseball coming out of a thing. And of course, Elliot here is a baseball player. Not baseball player, basketball player. Sorry. Sorry. Basketball. And of course, he's quite the hot shot, you know, being able to basket and whatnot. So he's like, yeah. Now, apparently, they were just playing some, you know, like, and then some other guys, another team, come in and show off. And slam dunk. The ultimate insult. So you can't do that. And then woo, nightmare. I'm living in a nightmare. Yeah, those creatures are freaky. And of course, this acid trip here is just weird. And then into the bright lights. I'm free. Sorry. Anyway. He's trying to reenact Space Jam. So yeah, so that was Elliot's cutscene, and this is just gameplay footage from his thing. So with those shown, let's go into the game and yeah, show you my play file or my experience. Of course, in the Xbox Live Arcade version, we have the remastered version and the classic version of the Sega Saturn version, which is 4:3 old graphics and whatnot. But the brand new Dreams is obviously the remastered version, which technically is the PS2 version, but it's spruced up for HD. you know, and whatnot. So yeah, so we're gonna be playing that one, and of course we also got another version here called Christmas Dreams, which will, if we have enough time tonight, we'll cover tonight. Before I continue on and forget about it, well, actually I'll go into Brand New Dreams and talk about it while I'm choosing the character. Actually, guys in the chat, you actually get to choose which character you want me to play. Do you want me to play as Elliot or Clarisse? Or Clarisse? Clarisse, Clarisse, and so it's probably the same pronunciation. Either or, but you get to have the vote, guys. Which one? Elliot or Clarisse? Clarisse, whatever. Clarisse. To Clarisse. If we get a third one, that's it. Gotta be unanimous. Actually, yeah. forgot I had the speakers on the TV up as well. Jesus, sorry about that, guys. Hearing double feedback, not good. And that makes 3. Yeah, so there we go. So we're gonna be playing as Clarisse, starting from her first dream, being that of Spring Valley, subtitled The Ideal, or Idea, or whatever. I think it's Ideal. Funny Sunrose. Sunrose was going ooh la la. But anyway, we just go to that temple there and we fuse with knights. Ooh. Now, whoops. Basically, in the gameplay, you basically just collect blue chips, and they're used to open up these kind of like canisters, which are Idea palaces or whatever. And basically, once you do that, once you collect the Idea, you get now. I'm only saying it's Idea because of the next game in the series obviously had voice acting and people were pronouncing it that way, so I'm just saying it as it is. Now, once you've broken up that palace, that Idea palace, you can go into bonus time, which obviously everything you do is multiplied. Now, the best way to multiply your score in the game is by not going through that center palace thing, but either going up above it or below it if you have the ability to go below. But you just basically go through this as fast as you can. You got a time limit in each section, and if time runs out, that means if the time runs out, you'll revert back to the character you're playing as, either Clarisse or Elliot, and basically you would lose all your blue chips. So basically, I'm running out of time now, so let's do that. And then that's the best way of getting an A rank, because of course you are ranked in each section. There we go. So yeah, and that's essentially all you need to know in how to beat the game, or like get the best scores and whatnot. But here you go. And of course, getting links obviously is the best way of maximizing your score as well. Of course, blue chips is the primary. Yeah, watch out for that thing. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, those cages that you saw. That cage that had all those blue chips in it. It's only there one time, so basically you know, use it to kind of like maximize or get the maximum amount of chips you need straight away before you know, moving on. There we go. Now, also, of course, we wouldn't be having this port of Nights into Dreams if it would not be for two special people who are fans of the original game, who actually worked so diligently to get this game re-released for the masses. And those two run a website known as nightintodreams.com, and with oh my god, sorry, just it. It's time for yeah, just I don't know, I forgot what it's called. What was it? Acro time? Acro time. Acrobats. You know, so you just like, you got a ribbon and you basically use the trigger button. And you have to do as many tricks as possible. There is an achievement for getting, you know, maximum chain or whatever. Anyway, back to the question at hand, or back to the matter at hand. The two people responsible, mainly responsible for trying to get a remake, or like a re-release of, what was it? Of this game, was Trippy and Digi from nightintodreams.com. And they were mainly... I got a superb 10 there. I'm not gonna risk another go around. Oh, we got an A anyway, so okay. Now, I'm not a big... I don't know everything about the game, but, you know, the power-ups, I'm not 100% sure of what power-ups do, sadly. Because you do have power-ups in the game. There we go. So anyway, so yeah, without Trippy and Digi, then we wouldn't have Nights into Dreams on 360 or PS3 or whatnot. What was that? I want to get some more bonus points. But yeah. And speaking of Trippy, the reason why I'm playing Nights into Dreams this week is to celebrate the celebrate the successful funding of her new comic project that she has been illustrating for, called Far From Faith, which happened on Kickstarter. Now it's still ongoing though. It's still going on right now, and if you haven't done so, it's worth, you know, putting down some money for it. Now, actually, I'm gonna go backwards. There we go. Alright, so we've got A's all around. Yeah, so yeah, Far From Faith. Earthheart just linked it on the in the chat right now, and oh, hello. It's Gilwing. Now there's a... there was an achievement for power looping his tail. Ow. But it's very difficult to do, power loop his tail, like, so... But yeah, another technique of taking out Gill Wing is to just grab him. There we go. That's him dead. But yeah, it's faster to power loop its tail. Although I've only been able to do that once before. I can't remember how to do it. So typical. Anyway. And I got B. Yeah. So basically, you ranked from A to F. Basically, if you get anything lower than a C, then you won't be able to to get to the final stage of the game, which is a bit dickish. Defeat Nightmare. Yes, I know. Do give me these hints. I know how to do it. I passed anyway, didn't I? So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next stage for Clarisse. But yeah. But no, if you haven't checked it out, it's actually only got like 4 days left on the Kickstarter for Far From Faith, and even though it's broken its 100% goal, it would be worthwhile to keep supporting the thing, and also taking advantage of some of the kind of like you know, goodies that's going to be available, or that is available right now for backers. Weird. There we go. Just keep going for Yep. So yeah. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, Turbo, did you ever play the original? I've only played the original once, and that was with someone else. Or, like, someone else's Sega Saturn. I don't actually own an original copy of Nights into Dreams. Mainly because it's quite a rare game, because I skipped on the... what was it? The Saturn. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, anyway. Should talk about the controls really. What was it? The A button is your boost button. It's very nice. There we go. And it's really good to kind of like get a nice sense of speed. Oh, oh. Run out of time, run out of time. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. I got C for that. Being very lazy, like. Took it 2 enemies at once. Nice. Nope, what's that? But yeah, it's I'm not too kind of like what was it? Well, annoyed, shall we say, of the control scheme. I mean, it's quite a simple control scheme. You just basically use the analog stick to move knights around in a 360 kind of like you know, world, and yeah. Marvelous 9! I wonder if you just get 4, it's just called the Fantastic 4. Oh, that'd be suits. There'd be lawsuits up the ass. Alright, right, don't have enough time to gain more. Anyway. Oh, and now the perspective has changed. There we go. I think I got enough time to do one more run. There we go. Whoop. Nice. Whee. But yeah. Ow. I thought I went through that. Oh shit. Move, 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 move. There we go. Oh, almost ran out of time. Anyway, got another 8 for that. That's awesome. So I got 1 C, so averages out 10, hey? That's good. Just need to be good at the boss. Oh, it's Jackal! Apparently, there we go, and that's him done. Woohoo! Yeah, you're probably wondering why it says 4th night. It's because that's the 4th time I faced Jackal. So, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, everyone loves Jackal. or well, Trippy and Digi love Jackal a lot. They think I think Jackal is their favorite character of all time. Like, but no, I know people who like Knights. I like people who like Jackal. I like people who like Riella. I think that's the main three. The triple jesters. The jesterhood, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, on to the next dream, which is Soft Museum. The Confusion. Yeah. There we go. There's the thing. Yeah, everything's so rubbery. Oh, there. Okay. Yep, with knights, and away we go. That up. Just want to get those blue chips first before we continue. Because the blue chips that you do collect, once you pass that thing, respawn. So. Those ones. I'm trying to get some bonus now. Out. Doesn't matter. Go for the next round. Woo! I'm flying so high, majestically high. Such a long run, man. Right, I think we can get another run here. Oh, I'm cutting it close. There we go. Oh, it's close. Oh, but I only got B for that. Obviously, missed it a couple of times. Ooh. Get some chips before I go. And everything's very rubbery. Here. I can't power loop those in the back, those ships in the background. That's weird. Of course, all the ships are in this area, so fast. Apparently, Knights gained a few pounds, or stone, or whatever. I don't know. Oh, and there we go. And we got an 8 for that. Awesome. Oh. And cannon away. Really should be going for the blue chips. Yeah. There we go. Let's go for more. There we go. Whoosh. I really should be getting blue chips because I'm getting more bonuses for that. I think I can do one more. Totally messed up. Okay. There we go. That's the third course done. Yeah, it's separated into courses rather than acts or whatever. Oh, there's chips on the ground. Of course, the trick of the mirrors there. Chips there. And an H. Don't know why it's in an H. Power up. Ah! No, I don't want to do that yet. Blue chips. Do that. The maze. Only got enough for one run. Yeah. Moving on, moving on. Okay. That's good for me. Alright. A lot of conversation in the chat tonight, all about saying, "Oh, Puffy!" Probably the most memorable boss, because this is supposed to be the first boss, I believe. Ooh. Hello. Oh, there you go. Oh, ow. Get back here. Ah, jeez. Nope. Just a simple case of aiming her through those bits, and oop, missed. Damn it. Ooh. There we go. And into the painting. Awesome. Yeah, I could have done better, but I'm not playing for a perfect run here. I'm playing for just, well, for you guys really. Right, and on to, and of course, once you finish Clarisse's level, you get to play. Well, if you get at least a C on Clarisse's 3 levels, you can gain access to the final level, which is this of Twin Seeds. Yeah, Twin Seeds. The growth. Oh no! It's like, I can't do anything! It's like, I can't get to Knights! I don't know what to do! Oh well. Well, I got nothing better to do, so... I forget nothing! I can fly! Yeah, because obviously, you know, with the red area of courage, Clarisse, you know, can do that. Although she can't power loop, which is kind of a bummer, but you know. Actually, wait a second. I can get the. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. I got B. There we go. Ah! Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. There we go. Aha. Hey! Awesome. So magical, lovely, and all that jazz. Oops. Watch out for those balloons. Oh, ah. Ow. Where the hell's... There we go. Ah. Yeah, better watch out my time, because run out of time. Obviously, that's the night over, and there we go. Just finished up. Good. There we go, and oh, we got an invisible barrier. Ooh, who's this? There we go. Yaha! We rejoice with knights. And we get B. Whoa. And this is the last battle with the character known as Wise Man. Wise Man. So yeah, in the fight, he has, what was it, 5 methods of attack? I think it's 5 methods. And of course, that's just 3 that he's shown off already. This is the next one here. There we go. Oh, and that's it. There was only 4 methods. I thought it was 5. Anyway. Woohoo! Whee! And there we go, Clarisse. Whee! Woo! Parloop! Parloop! Oh! And NiGHTS. Everything will be NiGHTS. And this is the final cutscene for Clarisse. She wakes up and Elliot kind of like wanders off and she goes, "Wait, no!" And these little guys are the Nightopians. I forgot to mention that during the playthrough, obviously, because I'm too focused and too mesmerized by the beautiness. Well, also I was concentrating, of course. But yes. And we have Clarisse waking up from her dream, of course. Realizing, oh, the audition! Yeah, I have confidence! Yeah! There we go. And apparently the producers, you know, the entire production team is exactly like her dream. Or in her nightmare. But no, she has courage. And she knows she can do it. And she goes out to the mic and blows them away. What the? That angelic voice! And they're impressed. Awesome. Yeah, you kind of realize in these cutscenes that you're only given a lot to kind of like work with. Now, because I did beat this quite a while ago with the other character Elliot, we get to see the extra cutscene for this, which is Elliot, or extra cutscene for when you beat beat the game with both characters, where Elliot discovers the Twin Dreams production, the musical, and then reminds him of NiGHTS, and it's like, yeah. This is worth seeing! And he comes to the stage, obviously, and of course it's apparently in the middle of production, and would you know? It's Clarisse up on stage! And he's like, ah! And apparently the theater is actually quite empty, there's no one else in the seats. Quite an extravagant dress that Clarisse has for this musical, and wow, the special effects are amazing. Stage effects, best effects in the business. And then everything turns into the dream world, funnily enough. But I don't know if that was just a dream or it's reality and they just have like a hallucination of this setting or whatever. I have no idea. And with that, yeah, we got this is the kind of like ending theme set to pictures and all that jazz. So yeah. NiGHTS rules you all. So yeah, NiGHTS into so this is the credits, and yeah, you just saw me beat Clarisse's story in less than an hour. But here's some special credits for this version of the game. Yeah, these are specifically created for this version, which actually gives credit to the original team that made Nights into Dreams for the Sega Saturn, and then it has its own kind of like production credits, which include Trippy and Digi in here as well. So yeah. Apparently Rad Titan is asking me, how's my week? Well, if you were trying to listen in to Turbo Drive Live last night, it was shit. Because Turbo Drive Live couldn't air correctly. For some reason my encoders were just not working whatsoever, and it was constantly disconnecting me. That's why you couldn't download this week's episode, because it was all broken up into little bits and you couldn't be bothered to splice them together and whatnot, so but never mind. Other than that, it's been hectic with the ever-looming release of the new consoles, the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Oh god, it's going to be a nightmare. But yeah, that's the bad thing. Other than that, all good. Sunrose is asking, do you have a Wii? Or a Wii U? Yes, I do have a Wii U. I've actually had a Wii U since launch, Sunrose, so welcome to the party. If you want to add me on the Wii U, I believe my tag is Turbo XLR, all in capitals, all one word, just like I usually have for some of my handles on like Twitter. Basically, just take my Twitter name and just take my Twitter name and put it into the Wii U and see what happens. And I think I'm on there. I've also got obviously I've got a Miiverse page as well, so you can find it. And I advertise myself as being Turbo from Turbo Drive Live and all that jazz. So just seeing whatever. So if you got more questions, you're more than welcome to submit more in the chat, because well, this is the credits, and you can enjoy the song if you want as well. Of course, if you didn't check out Turbo or try to listen into Turbo Drive Live last night, I was talking about the new Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, Sochi 2014, whatever they like to call it. I've been playing that on the Wii U, so had a couple of online games now since that broadcast, so finally, Anyway, Sunrose continued asking, ever played Journey of Dreams on Wii? Yes, I actually own it, and I've actually completed it, and I'm going to be playing it directly after I finish Nights into Dreams. So this is gonna be a night session as such for the next couple of weeks. I mean, this week is for Nights into Dreams, of course, for good reason. It's not fantastic, Sunrose. The Sochi Olympic Games for Wii U, it's not fantastic at all. It's meh. That's all I can say. It's meh. I just like, I'm just unlocking stuff as I go along. But but hey, that's just me. I mean, some people think it's great. Some people have been hearing it's good. Some people are hearing it's bad. Some people are saying it's mediocre. It's typical. It's just your typical Olympics game, and frankly, it's a little bit better with the Wii U pad and different kind of things. But anyway, this is the final cutscene for Nights for Clarisse's story. I'm the knight. I'm the knights. Right, so with that done, of course I left the thing long enough to do that. Let's play through Elliot's story. Now, Elliot's levels are a little more difficult than Clarisse's, so you can consider Elliot as the kind of like hard mode, or the like advanced mode. I mean, Clarisse is a really good character to get started, but it's Elliot that has the most challenge, I believe. So, you know. Before I start, obviously, Ride Titan's asking me, so you are excited for any RPGs yet, Turbo? No. Because RPGs is not really my forte. The only RPG that I will always support and say that is the best RPG of all time is Skies of Arcadia, without a shadow of a doubt. And if they ever do remake the game for current gen consoles, or even make a sequel that tells of a different story of another blue rogue pirate that wants to become king of the pirates or whatever, then yeah, I'll get hyped for that. But until then, I will still regard, well, at least, Skies of Arcadia Legends as the best RPG of all time. In my opinion. In only my opinion. I don't think a lot of people will actually agree with my opinion. I think a lot of people will either choose a Final Fantasy game or whatever, but for me, Skies of Arcadia brought it to the table and I loved it. Case closed. Anyway. So anyway, let's play through Elliot's story as such. Right. Here's Elliot's. I forgot to see what the stage name is, but you saw it yourself. I'm looking at the chat. I'm getting distracted by the chat. So, oh, excuse me. It's night. So let's get going. In the night, stream the light. I want to see you smile again. There we go. And if you go into those, what the baboons? There we go. So yeah, it's essentially the same gameplay. Yeah, basically, now, here's the question here. I mean, back in the day, this was asking high value, but really the game has very little replay value, essentially. Not that I'm bashing the game for that. It's just a case that obviously in this day and age, if you release this game on current gen systems, at a full £40 price point, you would get a lot of angry people just coming back and saying, "So really, £40 for just 2 hours of gameplay? 2 hours?" They go all Angry Joe on you. But yeah. Like I said, I don't know what it is for some of the power-ups in the game. I have no idea. Get. Oh, I'm kind of close. I better go back. There we go. I'm missing all the blue chips. I want the blue chips. Give me the chips. Why me for that? There we go. That's good enough. Oh, these water bubbles. The water bubbles. Not very good. There we go. Just have to get those and be on my merry way. Oh, close. Ugh. That would have been a nightmare. Of course, you're probably wondering, well, what happens if the time runs out? Well, like I said, you kind of like move out, you know, your, you kind of like go onto the ground. And basically, yeah, you just lose your stuff, and then you get chased by an evil clock. Not TT, sadly, from what's his face? Diddy Kong Racing. No, it's not him. It's a different evil clock. It doesn't have a face, which is very disturbing. I'm gonna quickly get this one. almost got it. And home free. There we go. Alright, so that's that done. And then we got B's. Yeah, it's very difficult to get A ranks on that. You really have to be tight, or really fast for it. Oh, hello. Ow. 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 I forgot how to do this one. There we go. Yeah, you only got the one hit, and you have to take out the mice that are, you know, that are lit up. I think that's the case. Anyway, never mind. Moving on. like I said, that one's quite a hard one to kind of like get through. Splash Garden, of course. But yeah. People talking about Sonic being in Smash Bros. Again. Granted, like I said, yonks ago, I called it like yonks ago. So anyway, yes. Nightmarian bosses, you defeat them swiftly and get more bloody points. I know, I'm not an idiot. Anyway, moving on to the next level. Yeah, making good timing on this. But anyway, Frozen Bell, I believe it was called. Yeah, it's a bell, not factory. And many people would call this your obligatory snow level, Christmas themed, maybe. You've not seen anything yet. That kind of wastes a little time. Oh, I got enough. So, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this section is quite short, so be sure to replay it or go through it many times over. Obviously, you're just seeing this as a big mess, as you know, just me going around in circles. Good enough for one final run. And boom! There we go. And that got us an A. Oh, nice. Alright, on to the next section. think that Utopian was kind of like a homing thingy. Cool 8. I got cool 8. Yeah. Ah, jeez. Fantastic Six. Oh, so there's no Fantastic Four. Go on. I'm very disappointed. I think to call this one national line, probably. There we go. Right. Got another air. Good. Yeah, just trying to fucking wear all the bloody. Bonus tag. Oh, son of a bitch. Ooh, very quick. Ooh. Oh, I'm really kind of close. There we go. Oof, well. And I got an 8 for that. Woo! Oofa! Oh, and oh! Random snowboarding thingy. Jeez, duh. That wasn't random at all. Ah, damn it. That's enough to get to idiot. Yeah, it's very hard to control thingy. just gotta have one more run, and that'll be it for this course. Increase my points as much as possible. There we go. And with 10 seconds to go. There we go. And A's all around. And a new record for that course. Not bad. Good. Good. Oh, it's Puffy again. Huh. I'm sure there are like 6 unique bosses. It's just obviously I forgot which ones are linked to which character and whatnot. There we go. Not bad. Almost a 2.0 bonus. But 1.8 I can take. So. Flying so high. And I got new record. New record. So yeah. Haha. Yes. Anywho. Alright, on to the next level. With Elliot. Stick Canyon. The revival. Yes, kind of weird that. Anyway. I don't know if it's me or I've heard this song before in something. I don't know. Sounds weird. Anyway. Moving on, Knights. Let us dualize. Yes, we will be using that term very short. Well, next time. Very shortly. Oh, do that. Now, this level's really really stingy with time and all that, so with that. Yeah, if you... Apparently those blow up for some reason, I don't know. Going around. Ooh, what? Power with that. Keep moving. And... you know what, I'm just gonna loop back there. Right. It can be a little disorientating of where you think that where the level could go, because there's multiple paths, obviously. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. That's that thing. I think I'm just gonna do one run on this. Oh, it's very hard to control this because obviously, well, it's all over the place. Well, of course, you don't have to take that. You don't have to take that route. You can go the bottom route and take a... and go that way if you want to. Yeah, the choice is yours. Even though it's quite limited to a kind of like on rails, you know, section thing. Anyway. So many things. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah, so in this section, obviously, it's a vertical shaft of some kind. And you just basically have to be careful. This stuff is falling from above. I think I'm only gotta get one chance of this, because that's the only way forward. This ride. I gotta take you for a ride. Oh. Very hard to try to kind of like switch this upside down. I don't know. Up and down and all around. Oh, and we're on another one. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is the original one that we were on. Right. Oh, running out of time, running out of time. Oh, this is not good. Oh, close. Very close. Oh, we've got bees all around. Oh well, we'll deal with that. And, oh, here we go. This is a new one. Alright, so I believe... yeah, you use the fish to aim for the enemy there. I forgot what his name is. we go. Still good at aiming it. This guy. Oh, ow. No, I can't get him. Oh, what the pass? What the bastard? There we go. And that's him dead. Fair enough. Oh, could have done better. And for Stick Canyon, I got a C. Yeah. But it's still a passable grade, so if you ever do get a C, don't fret, because you can still get to the final stage, which is that of the same stage that you just saw like 2 seconds ago, like half an hour ago. Yeah. Elliot's final stage is, of course, as well, Twin Seeds, the growth. They both share the same level. I believe that they share the same level. I mean, it's the same same thing. Obviously, Wise Man is, he's in the shadows. Obviously, pushes us away from knights, and we're walking around here, and it's like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And then he's like, oh well, got nothing better to do than jump. And of course, the courage, idiot courage, comes into play. And I think it might be slightly altered for Elliot. I think. I'm sure. Probably wrong. I usually am wrong. God, not enough yet. Come on, give it. There we go. Right, back. Awesome. Yeah, it is the same level design. Ow. There we go. Oh, I got an A for that. Still need to get more. There we go. Yeah. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Aha. Right, got another A. Ooh, a new record as well. Nice. There we go. Aha. Where's that? There we go. Aha. And that. Oh well, my god, it's a B. Fair enough. Yeah, you have to interact with that. There we go. And then Clarisse comes in from the void, and then we have to keep pressing A to try to break the shield. And there we go. We break the shield, and we get knights. And what was that? Oh, I got an A overall. That's not bad. Right. 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 Just of course, again, just like oh, just like the original, just like the first fight with Wise Men, obviously, it's just a case of just dodging his attacks to not get a time penalty made put against you. Yeah, you have to wait until both knights, both Elliot's and Clarisse's. There we go. Past it. There we go. And that's it. Yay! That was a 1.9 multiplier, so that's good enough. I think that's good enough for an A, I think. And yeah, I turn into Elliot. Of course. And Knights is like, yes. And there we go. It's like, Elliot's like, yeah, I defeated the darkness. Huh? Hello? Nats? Oh. Not around anymore. What the? So, a girl is in danger. I must go save. Oh, she's just sleeping. Alright. I'll just rest her here. What? Oh no! I'm waking up! Oh well. Take care. See ya. Yeah. So that's obviously what Elliot did to... Well, I say that wrong. It's what Elliot did to Clarisse. Jeez. It's, I didn't mean it that way. You know. Or helping Clarisse in it. But anyway, he's back with his friends. They go back to the basketball court. And they see the other guys there. And he's like, I must show my courage. I must be courageous in beating these guys. This is our turf. Whoop! It's a whoop! It's like totally jumped like halfway across the court. And he got slam dunk. One-handed slam dunk, of course, and that earns the respect of the other guys. It's like, cool! Yeah! I'm sorry. I know I'm making fun of it, but it's 90s CGI with no voice acting and whatnot, so you just have to interpret it the way you want. You know, a high five from his friends, obviously. And this is obviously the additional cutscene when you beat both stories and whatnot. Well, beat them first time, you know. Yeah, we already know this. We already know this. Fast forward. When did anyone was asking about if knights had a voice? That came out of nowhere. Yeah. Hey, Kev. Julissa. Julissa? Who the hell's Julissa? I'm guessing that's the voice actress for Knights in Journey of Dreams, which we will be covering next week, because essentially I've just finished Knights into Dreams for you here in this playthrough. Yeah. Simple enough. Just, you know. Just... It's like, that's how short this game was and whatnot, so yeah. Yeah. It's all good. Although you can, you know, you can interpret any of these cutscenes in however you like. You know, it's your call, as such. So the power is yours. No. But anyway, we got Nights and Dreams again. So yeah, if you got more questions, you know, you're more than best to tell me and whatnot. Because that's essentially us done. But there's one other thing that I want to show off before we finish tonight. That's part of this edition of Nights into Dreams for Xbox Live. Not much, Rads. We beat Wise Men again. Don't worry. It's all good. Anyway. I can see your face. You're that special one that I've been waiting for. And I hope you're looking for someone like me. Yeah, I actually do like the song Nights into Dreams. Or Dream. What was it? I think it's called Nights. I'm trying to remember what it's called now, actually. It's not called... Well, I know it as the Nights into Dreams theme. Dream Delight. Wait, no. No, Into Nights. That's it. Yeah, so I was kind of like, what the hell's the lyric? What the hell's the name of the song? Oh, that. Into Nights. Okay. Yeah. That. Yeah. Granted, Rad Titan, I was like that as well. When I was getting older, I wasn't as limber or flexible as I was in my youth. Yeah, when I was a little kid, when I was the baby brother, and I had to go through the window to try to like, if I was ever locked out of the house, you know, I had to go in through the window, you know, whatnot. Oh, hilarious. Yeah. Ah, the good. Yeah. It sucked. Anyway. Any questions? Any questions, Joe? If you say, am I gonna do Night's Journey of Dreams next week? Yes, I am. If another question is, am I going to get am I gonna get a PS3 or Xbox PS3 or Xbox One? No. Based on the fact that I don't want to. Well, no. Oh yeah, that's one thing I completely forgot. We didn't get a fight with Knights. Yeah. All right. Or not with Knights. Riala. And yeah. Which is kind of odd. You know. Like that was the only boss fight I never had in the game. It's like I never fought Riala, so I need to rectify that. What was it? Since this was this is Kevin asking this. Since this was a Saturn game originally, do you have any favorite Saturn games? Well, like I said, I didn't own a Saturn back in the day. I skipped that generation. I skipped that in favor of you know, I was still on my Mega Drive at the time, and when the Dreamcast came out, and I was like, right, okay, I skipped you know, I'm a kid, I skipped a generation. Could you at least get me? I was asking my parents this. Can I at least get a Dreamcast? You know, because I think this is gonna be awesome, and it was, obviously. It just sucks that I didn't experience games like Nights into Dreams and whatnot as a kid. And of course, as a kid, I was very narrow-minded. I was very kind of like, well, I'm kind of narrow-minded nowadays, but I was very narrow-minded of if it isn't Sonic, I'm not gonna play it. You know, if it doesn't captivate me. But anyway, what are you doing there? It's like, yeah, let's go on an adventure. But favorite Saturn game? I mean, I've only played the Knights and the 3 Sonic titles that was available on the Saturn: Sonic Jam, Sonic 3D, and Sonic R. Between the 4, I can't really say Sonic Jam because that's just a cop-out. That's just a compilation game with a unique 3D world level that links the kind of like different artwork, the different things that you can view, like the artwork, the games, the blah blah blah. So I would have to say NiGHTS, really. In all honesty, NiGHTS is the better game out of the lot that I've played, so that would have to be my favorite Saturn game. I can't really say any of the Sonic games are my favorite. I personally like Sonic 3D on Mega Drive than I do on the Saturn. So there you go. Anyway. Yeah, so that's that. That's NiGHTS. The original NiGHTS. Done and dusted. Now, I'm just wondering where Riala could be. I think he's in this one. Let's have the Nightmarian boss in this one. Because apparently after you finish the game first time, the bosses are randomized. Here we go. This is Riala. There is no NiGHTS. So here we go. So yep, just power loop him. And that's 2 shots. Oh. There we go. And that's it. That's it. That's how simple beating Riala is. There we go. There's your fight with Riala there. Very short, very sweet, and whatnot. So there you go. Right, so let's go back. And if we actually go back again, and not exit out of the game. Here we go! We're in winter! Nights into Dreams, yes. Because this game is specifically programmed to have slight alterations during the gameplay. Of course, this one's obviously winter Nights into Dreams, because we are coming close to Christmas and whatnot. You know, we're in the winter time now with November and December. This is when it's recorded. Yeah, I know. In other moments of the year, obviously, you can have you know, different kind of like stage attributes done to the first level of the game, or Clarisse's first level, which is Spring Garden, or whatever. I can't remember. And basically, depending on what time of the year it is, if it's April 1st, then you get to play as Riala, as a kind of like a April Fool's joke kind of thing, I guess. On October 31st, which is Halloween, everything's Halloween themed, including NiGHTS and Clarisse and Elliot. They're all Halloween themed, with I think vampires or whatever. And on Christmas, well, even though we've already got this, we have Christmas Dreams, or Christmas Nights, which is this one. And we access it. We have this cutscene.
The city is covered with Christmas decorations.
And this actually has voice acting, or like a narrator at least.
And people are looking for presents for their loved ones.
Yeah, and Clarisse and Elliot
are Elliot and Clarisse.
Clarisse, whatever.
They all look rushed.
Yeah, they have special, very
lady,
special,
that old man,
Christmas attire.
Have to walk that fast?
And of course the cutscenes are just basically hand drawn.
In the crowd,
kind of like,
they feel something
you know,
important is missing.
Cells as such. Well, I wouldn't say cells. It was hand drawn pictures as such.
The streets look so beautiful. This is the most cheerful time of the year.
Yeah, I know I'm
But
talking
it
over the
seems
story,
like
but
nobody
really, there's
is
not really
paying
much
any
story to
attention
this. It's
to
just
something
basically, you know, it's Christmas time. You know, it's Christmas
Walking
time.
down
Everyone's
the
busy.
street,
Everyone's rushing
they find
around trying to get
themselves
Christmas
in the middle
presents,
of
and
Twin Seed City, facing the mammoth
so that's the city
Twin
that they live in,
Seeds
Twin
Tower.
Seed City. I never got that. You know.
It is
I mean,
decorated
granted, fair
beautifully,
enough. Things like
and
the last
tower
level is called
appears
Twin
as
Seeds,
one
and
huge
that's
Christmas
apparently,
tree.
you know, the city that they live in and whatnot. So.
However, they realize what is missing from the Christmas spirit. The one thing nobody seems to notice. There is no shiny star atop the gigantic Christmas tree. Without it, the tree is incomplete.
Oh no! Oh, the horror! There's no star on the top of the tree. Thus, Christmas is ruined. Anyway, here. Oh, this is unique. Yeah. So apparently, because we're in winter time and not Christmas time, we're not on Christmas right now. They're not sporting their Christmas outfits. They're sporting just winter clothing, apparently. So there we go. So we got Clarisse and Elliot. They both have their kind of like different things, but I'll play as Clarisse first. In Spring Valley, because there's and of course this is a Christmas themed version of Spring Valley. And if we go to the cake, that apparently have pipe bombs in it. Don't know why. I don't know why a cake has pipe bombs in it. I know it's supposed to be candles, but it looks like pipe. Look at that. It looks like pipe bombs, don't you think? Heavily decorated pipe bombs. Lovely. Anyway, we got Nights here. Now, of course, in Christmas Nights, if it was Christmas time, and even though, what was it? Regular Christmas, like, when it's not a seasonal change, like a specific season right now, Knights would be sporting a kind of like red and white kind of like Santa get-up, just like the cast of characters. But yeah, obviously it's exactly the same gameplay as the original Knights games. You just basically maximize your score by, you know, getting the chips. This it's the multi-colored chips this time around. And just keep going at it. And of course, in the actual time of Christmas, it's obviously Jingle Bells being played, of course, constantly. It's like or some variation of Jingle Bells being played. And of course, originally Christmas Nights was just a kind of like demo as such. It wasn't you know, an official, well technically it wasn't an official released product until obviously the PS2 version of the game, where they included Christmas Nights in that version. And that was only a Japanese version of the game. Yeah, Japan got all the great stuff back in the you know, at the beginning of the century. There we go. 20. There we go. I'll get that first. So yeah, very upbeat music. Obviously, it's quite lovely and such. Oh, ow. What the hell hit me? Yep. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, what? Ah. Nice 3. Yeah, it was a nice 3. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Nice. Excellent 7. Anyway, I got time. Okay. Yes, yes, it is very, very interesting. Oh, actually, the balls actually become the kind of like bubbles of the tree. That's what's in place of the Idia in this version of NiGHTS. Yeah. Yep. Of course, obviously, when you're playing for it, obviously you can do it in your own kind of like leisure. But obviously, I'm just showing you exactly how to, maximize the score and all that jazz. Because that's what it's all about. It's maximizing your score, replay value, and all that getting better, being the best. Getting the best highest score and all that jazz. You remember games back in the day when they were just like, the whole concept of getting the best high score and all that, and I can't be bothered going another round because I got an A anyway. So I got A, B, A, A, and that's an overall A. Sounds good. And who is? Yeah, it's a Christmas gill ring. Yeah. Oh, totally missed that. Yeah, trying to power loop this tail. Really difficult. There we go. Ah. That was a good shot, but yeah, there we go. That took him down. So there we go. Still 1.2 2? Jeez. Well, obviously I got hit a couple of times. And look at that. It's the Christmas tree with the star. Woohoo!
With the help of knights, Elliot and Clarisse found the star, shining in 7 colors. But the entire story was a dream. So,
as
what
usual,
was that star? They don't talk about the dream they saw. But there is one thing both of them know. Something special will happen after they embark on an adventure with knights.
They just knew that was gonna happen. Yeah. It's like, wah! Although the music didn't accommodate to that. And my God, lady, what is wrong with you?
And now happiness, like the light of a small candle, starts filling the city once again.
You.
Everything is okay now.
Did they re-record the audio for this? Sounds like it.
Give a star of
It's
happiness
a good
to the
possibility.
heart of these brave
It is probably a good possibility because I have no idea.
Give a star of happiness to the heart of everyone.
How this was originally interpreted.
Merry Christmas.
We can't really say that just yet. It's a couple of months. It's a month and a half away. Sorry.
Also, look at the shipping. Yeah, I know. Nights into Dreams, only this winter. So yeah. Bum. Bum.
In a dream I could see
You're not far away.
anytime, any place I can see your face.
Jofi, if you already knew, well, I said this last week. I also said this on Turbo Drive Live last night. So, yeah, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. You can always rewatch. You know, that's what recordings are here for. And of course, you get new, concept art, like whatever. Of course, beating Elliot's thing is exactly the same. It's although I think his boss fight is different, I believe. Actually, I don't know. I think it is still Gilwing, his Christmas themed Gilwing. But basically, you get this ending as soon as you beat both Clarisse's and Elliot's Christmas Nights levels and whatnot. And of course, you get the credits and whatnot. So yeah. Is that bum hum ha? Sorry, I know I know it makes it out that I'm making fun of it, but I'm not. I'm really not. Yeah.
In a dream we can do everything we want to.
But yeah, I have nothing more to say about Nights, really. In all honesty, I mean, I'll show off a couple of other things as well. Like I'll show you the achievements, how challenging they can really be, and other things that show off as well. Like the little unlockables you can get once doing you know, all the games, and whatnot. I keep repeating myself. I can't stop repeating myself. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I'm just gonna chill again. Of course, like I promised, next week will be Journey of Dreams, and if my internet connection can be stable, which I'm noticing it isn't really being stable at the moment with, you know, I'm seeing the videos stopping and starting every time on my preview screen over here. I do hope to have like a special guest voice director thingy, commentary with informative facts and whatnot to be doing the Let's Play with me, or I could just pre-record everything straight out, and do it that way. But you know, I'd rather do my own thing live rather than, so that way if anything bad happens to the audio during the live feed, I could easily rectify. I could try to rectify it on the fly. But anyway, so that is you know, Christmas nights as well. So yeah, and we will check what Elliot's. There you go. That's just a replay on that. And did get an A in the end, so that's good. Yeah, and so obviously beat Sonic and Knuckles and whatnot. Now, check the Nightmarian boss for Elliot. I do believe it is, and it is Spring Valley for him as well, so that's funny. So it's just, and yeah, it's the same boss. So let's come out of that. So yeah, of course, presents obviously is view bonus content. You unlock the bonus content by getting the highest ranking on each level, and of course, if you get the highest rank, if you get an A on every level of every version of, well, I wouldn't say every version of the game, because I'll quickly show off the Saturn version, the Classic Dreams. Where it's just optimized, like I said, it's optimized for 3x2, and the graphics are completely different. Obviously, it's exactly like the graphics in the Saturn version. However, the game data, is shareable between the two versions. So you don't have to like beat Saturn version first, or the remake, the brand new Dreams one, or whatever. No, they're shared between the two versions. Christmas Dreams, however, doesn't have that option, from what I can tell. It might have that option if you access Sega Saturn Dreams on Christmas. Maybe, I don't know. But from what I can tell, Christmas Dreams is not available to be played in the Saturn graphics at all. So yeah, that's just me. NiGHTopian Collection, again, that it's basically showing how many NiGHTopians that you've collected through the levels. I don't really care for that. It's not part of the completion bonus, so it doesn't get you anything. The main obviously big thing is obviously the gallery and whatnot. So you've got like artwork of characters like knights here, promotional art, CGI artwork, and whatnot. Very nice. And then you got like the enemies. You got Christmas Nights. You got Clarisse, whatever. Christmas Nights. That's Knights' Christmas outfit, obviously. It's like, come and celebrate Christmas with me. Oh yeah, that's a good point from Sunrose. Sonic did make a cameo in the original in the original Nights, Christmas Nights, I believe. It's either the original Christmas Nights or the original Nights into Dreams. Basically, if you completed everything in the original game for the Saturn, or Christmas Nights, I can't remember, you would be able to play as Sonic. However, in this kind of like remake or re-release and whatnot, Sonic is not available. Sonic was cut out, sadly, which is a shame. But in hindsight, it's all for the best, because really this is all about Knights, really, in all honesty. And even though this is a Sonic Team game, Knights has done so many cameos and whatnot in Sonic games. Sonic doesn't deserve to have a cameo in this Knights game, really, in all honesty. But really, in all honesty, I just don't have a problem with this at all. You know. So there's Elliot. The CGI. I don't know what's with the music in the background right now. And this is the different merch of Knight stuff that's available. In fact, actually, funny about this is that I actually do have that Riala, that kind of like mini Riala thing. It's actually well, sort of a keychain and whatnot. And big shout out for another big Knights fan. Nemaine, she she was actually the one who actually introduced me to Knights with her love for the universe and the merchandise, especially the plushes like these ones, of course. What was it? It was her version of Knights that I actually played. So yeah. That's the track and all that, the soundtrack and all that. So, yeah, anyway. Of course, you got the movie theater. You can rewatch, cutscenes again if you ever want to do that. Of course, you have to beat the game, to get to the correct, I think it's A rankings or something. I can't remember. But you also got this one here,
SEGA,
which is a special documentary video of for Knight's Journey of Dreams, part of the SEGA Heritage kind of like promotion thing that SEGA was doing for some of the kind of like digital re-releases that they were doing for the game. And of course, you can full screen it if you wanted to, obviously, or pause it and unpause it, whatnot. But yeah, hey, hi Takashi Iizuka. Yeah, but yeah, anyway. Now we're not gonna watch that, obviously. You can easily watch it on YouTube. In fact, you could probably watch it on Last Minute Continue, actually. So and of course you got a sound test, which you can listen to all the music and sound effects and different tracks and whatnot. Anyway, and last but not least, for this version, obviously we have the achievements, and by God, I was kind of like took me a good while. Of course, this came out in October of last year, so yeah, it's already a year old already. Yeah, I've forgotten how long this is, but some are very easy, like passing things. Also getting a dreamy in acrobat time and whatnot. I think that's getting 12 or more loops or whatever. Mystic Forest, Splash Garden, Frozen Bell. Guiding the lost car to the garage. That's in Mystic Forest. Basically, you saw that bit in the level when I was playing it. There's like a red car, and you can guide it to there. And there's a garage that you can, send it into and whatnot. And if you do that, you get 10G. That's it. Now that is the difficult one. I don't know how I did it that one time, but I think there is tutorial videos out there to kind of like give you an idea of how to do it. But successfully power looping all of Gilwing's tail in one hit gets you 100 gamer score. That's ridiculous. And of course, that was my attempt at doing it like directly. You know, I was kind of like burning through this game in like 2 days, as you can see from the timestamp, and then afterwards I kind of like thought, you know, it was, give it a week, and then I went back a week later and boom, got all the achievements. Basically, I didn't even complete the game at that time. That was me just beating the game eventually. Then cleared the Christmas night stage, and then clearing all the stages with an A rank. And of course, that's only 50G, whilst obviously doing that power looping thing is 100G. It's crazy that. But anyway, yeah, but that's me gotten all the achievements for it back in the day, back last year, and whatnot. So yeah, and that's it. That's all I've got. That's everything I've said about Nights into Dreams here on the 360, the digital re-release for 360, and it's available on PC and PS3 as well. So if you want to have a check out, yeah, you're more than welcome. But of course, with me playing Nights into Dreams, you kind of understand what's the whole cult, you know, how it's so well kind of like received as such, as a cult game and whatnot. Granted, a very short cult game, but nevertheless, with this kind of like embedded into your mind, prepare for all that to be shattered with Night's Journey of Dreams next week on Turbo Drive Live Let's Plays here on Twitch TV and Last Minute Continue. Yes, I will be doing Journey of Dreams. I will be starting a new file for that, and I will probably be playing it on my Wii, I think. I'll double check that. If not, I will be probably playing it on my Wii U, where it's upscaled to HD graphics, which could be very handy. But if not, if there is, like, I do believe there's some progressive scan abilities to Night's Journey of Dreams. But it's not gonna help it. Trust me. So, with that said, I've been Turbo. This has been Turbo Drive Live Let's Plays here on Twitch TV for Last Minute Continue as well. Take care, have a good evening, and enjoy your dreams. Alright guys, take care. Bye bye.